Hey guys, Prongs84. You probably see a black screen right now. Well, that's because I'm gonna play this game called Serena, but it starts right away, so I have to close it to get it to record from the beginning. So yes, here.
Sometimes, when I make a great effort, I can remember her scent, the sweetness of her breath. Serena.
Maybe we can go. So yeah, I've had this sitting in my library for a while. It is a point and click, and I'm sitting in a chair. Which is why, yeah, I just want to play it, because point and click and
The
horror.
photo is right there. Maybe I could have another one.
Okay, well calm down then.
Serena, why can't I see you more clearly? Why can't I even remember? This was taken on that crisp winter night at our mutual friend's hunting lodge. We came back indoors, laughing, giddy as teenagers. It was truly like an enchanted time, like we were in a magic circle where no sorrow or pain could touch us. My love, we don't have a lot of photos of ourselves as a couple, so this one is quite important. The guy who snapped this, our host that night, used an actual film camera. It was a different world back then. My love, we don't have a lot of photos of ourselves
Okay,
as
I
a
wondered
couple,
how many,
so this one is quite important.
variations there were. Also, why'd the music stop? It was nice.
You always put too much salt in, dear. Think about your pressure.
Serena enjoyed spice in our life. I preferred it more bland. We were so different on some points. The furniture came with the cabin. Considering how off the beaten path this place is, that helped make up our mind. Sometimes she would brush her leg against mine under the table when we were eating. A curious, sensual thrill.
So why is her photo like it's rubbed down? But I love this grab hand, by the way. But it's like clear here.
The table is worn but sturdy, just like our relationship was. Or is. I just don't know anymore. She always worried about my diet. I used to think she did it to annoy me, but now...
Would you pass me the pepper? You know, you should use it too. It's good for the pressure.
Yep, guilty as charged. I love salt. It emphasizes the taste a lot, and those crispy snacks. It's not the healthier type, just regular table salt. I can't help these random associations. It's always been that way. I look at a pepper shaker and think of a Beatles song. It's just a pepper shaker, really. Our dining table. Quite modest, but if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I could tell plenty of stories about this table. To be honest, I'm surprised it's still in one piece. The dining table was well worn even when we acquired the cabin. You could tell from its appearance that it had been the centerpiece of many happy occasions.
I'm trying to look at the meat, but
And
okay.
there were many more to come. Our dining table. Quite
Oh, okay.
modest, but if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
There's a bedroom. We can go over here to the stove. Let's go.
Sharing meals with a good red wine was one of the great pleasures in our relationship, especially in the intimacy of this cabin. I should probably eat. Can't remember the last time I ate, yet I don't feel hungry. I have more pressing things on my mind right now than culinary exploits.
Culinary. That's an interesting pronunciation of the word. Typically, I think it's pronounced culinary, but maybe he is a little more British. I don't know.
I could tell plenty of stories about this
I
table.
want to look at the
To be
meat!
honest, I'm surprised
You
it's still in one
dummy.
piece.
Books.
So much wisdom and happiness in this bookcase. My life would have been much poorer without all this.
Okay, so it's the things that we used to keep us tired. Common sense in our lovely fairy tales. Nephilism, the greatest mystery of the antediluvian world. Fohal Strikes Back, the official hint book. Zombie Space Dinosaurs from the Deep Ate My Family. Interesting. The St. Christopher School Lockdown. Then there's Blind Earth. Peta Crutor. Pugs Not Drugs. Searching for Dynasty. Ode to a Kumquat. Encyclopedia Galactica. Dalmar Folklore. Horton hears some unpleasant truths about himself. That's hilarious. I wonder if they are names of the people you contributed.
The smell of old books is intoxicating. What happens to wood pulp as it ages gives it that distinctive vanilla smell.
It's so true! I love you, main character.
I loved it when we took down one of my favorites and curled up on the bed to read together as the wind howled outside on cold winter nights. Most of the books are mine, but all of hers are still here too. So many afternoons spent in this armchair.
Come sit with me. I want to talk. And cuddle.
Man, this is so good.
What did we talk about? Damn this fallible memory of mine. The most comfortable spot in the cabin, well, along with the bed, of course.
Oh my god. That is a sketchy painting to have on your wall, dude. Look how sketchy that is. That's so sketchy. You need to get better paintings, bro. Okay, this way. True friends stand by each other through any adversity. Lovely. Okay. Oh, that was dust. I thought it was like a little drop of water coming. It's freaking out there. This kid looks really sketchy. Why?
I still can't understand. Even the features of her face feel hazy and distant, like remnants of a broken dream.
Cute picture, though.
She made this with her own hands. She was really good.
Look what I made, hun, in case we ever need to sweep something under the carpet. See the pattern of yellow squares? It's from this rug I remembered from my nursery. I must have been like 3 or 4, but it always stuck with me.
No trap door under there, just more creaky floor.
What if they're...
The dining table was well worn even when we acquired the cabin. You could tell from its appearance that it had been the centerpiece of many happy occasions. And there were many more to come.
What's this? Come, love, with peace in your heart, said Neve. I know how to pronounce that. Haha. I have a friend with that name, by the way. She's super cool. Said Neve of the ice blue eyes. Ride with me, shed your mortal guise. Here is our mount, a snow-white mare. Come, a name I don't know how to pronounce, to my gardens fair. In the land of youth, ply your art. Ours shall be the cycle of days, our sun and sky and rainbow ways.
Come, love, with peace in your heart, said Niamh of the ice blue eyes.
Niamh? Oh my god.
Blue eyes.
He said Niamh? That's an Irish... Not an Irish... What am I thinking? Maybe it is an Irish name. Yes, it is an Irish name, and...
Somewhere in here, in our private refuge, there must be something that reminds me of her.
Calm down, okay? But in... the Irish pronunciation, things are pronounced funny.
It's based on an Irish folktale. Warrior poet O'Sheen goes to
O'Sheen,
Tiernanog,
okay.
a Celtic otherworld known as the Land of Youth and Promise. Niamh is of the Fey folk, the fair ones,
You
fairies.
mean Neve?
Weird mix of doggerel and artistry. The elemental imagery is evocative, but the language and structure are a bit quaint. Still, some lines jump out at you.
I like it.
I've always been drawn to things that are kind of both good and bad at the same time. Maybe because that's so like life.
Okay. This guy's pretty decent.
Something draws me to this trunk. Is it the memories locked within? Or something else? We use this trunk to store trinkets and papers, but I can't help thinking there's something of importance inside.
Sweet deal. There's something important. Let's go to this side. Oh. Ooh, that's weird.
Our refuge from the world. A place of warmth and passion.
Oh, a place of you saying... Wow, dude, there's a lot of cobwebs and shit. You might want to get that, like...
Sometimes we joked we needed to be so far out in the woods because that's how our sex life was. Far out.
Funny.
The
Cute.
furniture came with the cabin, but the bedclothes we brought with us. A place like this needs some luxury, but without her...
Oh, it means nothing. Roar.
There are no monsters under the bed. I guess they're all in my head.
Let's check the wardrobe first. Oh. Oh, jeez. I thought it froze. Nothing.
Quite a large armoire for our admittedly Spartan needs. She uses most of it. We all have our skeletons in the closet, but not Serena. She was perfect.
See, it says Serena, but I always think Serena.
I'm not sure why, but I don't feel like opening it. The sole thought of it drains what little energy I have left in me.
This texture looks really good. But seriously, main character... Oh my god.
I feel too restless to sleep right now. She used to keep magazines, paperback novels, usual stuff on these nightstands when we were staying here.
Good night, love.
She would always bring her reading material like I did. Why are these nightstands so empty? She adored all things of nature. I remember her long walks out in the woods. Curiously, we never brought many plants inside the cabin. We were surrounded by so many outside, I guess we were saturated by them. At least I was. Maybe I should have let her bring some plants inside. She liked them a lot. A plant is a plant. Beautiful to some, boring to others.
Nah, they're beautiful. Pfft.
She is fairly religious. Not me. I'm the cold and cynical bastard. But I don't remember that ever being an issue between us. She always thought our relationship was a blessing. God, how I miss her. No longer the cynical asshole, I guess. Her faith came as a surprise to me. She was never prudish about sex, so I just didn't expect it. I guess people simply aren't that predictable.
It's true.
No, I don't want to read right now. Especially not a Bible.
It's true. Not all people who are religious are like, no, not sex. I don't know.
Pretty shambolic, isn't it? The organization of its contents isn't much better. It'd be a shame to say we're fashionistas.
This guy's funny.
We're never that big on appearance. Serena has this mystical aura about her, even when she's wearing one of my mom's charming knitted sweaters.
Okay, we're still recording.
I do remember that on the night I
so
first
paranoid.
met her, she wore this beautiful purple dress, like she'd flown straight down from the night sky. I wonder what became of that dress.
I like this. I like that there's a huge variety. Oh, there's some hair here.
There's a strand of blonde hair in the comb. Yes, blonde hair like sun rays. I'm remembering. What's wrong with my memory? Did I have a stroke? Hers. I used it too, when shaving. There's only an outhouse, and for some reason, whoever erected the rickety thing didn't think to include wall-to-wall mirrors. So, this came in handy. Should I dust for fingerprints? I might if I were in a detective story.
Wow, thanks for breaking the fourth wall. That was good. Nothing.
Dearest, how do I say any of this? I like your way with words, but if I don't write this, I don't know what I'll do. My life feels so unreal now, dreamlike, but wonderfully so. Let me try, even if clumsily. The hours I spent with you when we last met are precious to me. I was so lost such a short time ago. Everything seemed drained of color and feeling. I think we were meant to find each other, to bring meaning to our lives again, make sense of the confusion shrouding both of us. When we stepped into the crystal silence of the snowy woods, away from the chatter of the guests, all nature seemed expectant, as if holding its breath, witnessing a rare moment of something infinitely better than what life in the ordinary run of things has to offer. Do you remember how the light crust of the snow glittered in the reflected light of the country house? How the copse of trees in which we walked was haloed with a magical aura? I felt the chill of the night air, and you opened your coat and enfolded me in your arms, and we hugged tight, sharing the warmth, sharing the only thing any of us have to share on this earth when you think about it. And then you toppled us on the snow, you devil. We laughed and rolled around, my head already spinning from the wine and crisp, pure night air and the stillness all around. We lay back, and I gasped when I realized what I was seeing. The luminous starscape, like a vast velvet cloth sprinkled with powdered sugar, like it can only be seen in the countryside. I had tears in my eyes when I turned to you and we kissed, and it felt like the only moment in all of time, or outside time, and ours was the only spark that could ignite the universe. You gave me these moments. You complete me in ways I never knew to dream of. Let me be the one who makes sense of the confusion whenever you feel lost again. We can make our own world against the rest of the world if need be. Together we can silence all the demons, heal all the wounds. I love you. In eternity yours, Serena.
It's been so long since I said her name out loud. I think that's the moment I fell in love with her, when she told me the soothing sound of her name.
Okay, she said she didn't have a way with words, and then she wrote this gorgeous poem. No, you don't want any of that? Okay.
They prevent my blood pressure from skyrocketing. Doctor's orders. And Serena's. I'm generally not fond of taking medication. I find it hard to believe ingesting a few chemicals will do me much good in the long run.
Really? I have no problem.
Don't forget your pill, hun. I know you'd rather not, but you know it's for the best.
Beta blockers. I have high blood pressure. These keys are for the cabin and the car.
How are those old keys car keys? Holy moly, do you have an ancient car?
If the keys are here, does she have her spare?
Oh, there's the car key.
I should probably stay here in case she doesn't. Did she even have her own spare? We also have a key for the outhouse, but can't be bothered to keep it anywhere other than under that rock next to the thing. No one comes here anyway.
Good to know. Thank you for telling me that little bit of information.
It's a beautiful day, though there's an unnatural calm surrounding the area. I've always loved the hazy afternoon shades of this place. It's deep into summer, so there's a few hours left until it gets dark.
Oh, it's gonna get dark later? If you can see the light through.
The clock is a trophy from our flea market adventures.
Oh,
Chalk
nice.
this particular purchase up to every cabin needs one. The ticking begins to feel homey after a while. The first night was a nightmare, though.
Oh, it's so true.
Time never mattered much to us while we were hiding from the rest of the world here, as long as we were together and happy. The clock has always been rather autonomous. No matter how many times we've wound it up, it keeps going out of sync. We used to keep a pitcher of water and a glass on this nightstand, but they're not here now. There's a thick layer of dust and an almost invisible outline where we kept the water pitcher. It hasn't been long enough for so much dust to accumulate, has it? For some reason, I always slept on the side of the bed closer to the window. Never asked myself why.
Because that's a typical thing not to ask yourself. Woo! Wow, skin quest. So, someone shows a body off. Up very close personal. Oof, oof, oof. Lesbian goats? Terrified of dolphins. Language lessons in lingerie.
She was special. Contradictory. She didn't mind these. Actually, I think she was into them too.
Interesting.
That looks interesting. We can always try it.
I read it for the articles, of course. Like that one by the guy. That one about the thing. I needed some incentive to go check the mailbox from time to time. It's some way through the woods.
Interesting. Someone was looking at some naughty magazines. I don't know if I'd really be okay with that.
No, I don't want to leave right now. There's still something for me in here. I better stay in case Serena comes back.
Okay. If I could have taken those keys.
It's too painful. I want to, but not yet.
Oh! Her face comes back. Oh, she's pretty.
The guy who snapped this, our host that night, used an actual film camera. It was a different world back then. My love, we don't have a lot of photos of ourselves as a couple, so this one is quite important. Why? I might just as well stay here. How long has it been, I wonder? I can't... That ticking. It never stops. I should leave the keys here until she comes back, because I know she will. How could I possibly forget the color of her hair like that, even for a moment?
Yeah, dude, she's blonde. That's pretty, basic thing. Try open the...
I know it's my general state of mind, but I feel even more depressed near this armoire. Guess I can't shake off the memory of my sweet Serena trying on her various garments.
Be honest. Does this dress show too much cleavage? I want only one pair of eyes on me.
Aw, cute.
How I miss her naked back when she was standing by this armoire. The perfect curve of her neck. Her firm bottom.
Where's this going?
Maybe later. There's nothing of interest inside the closet anyway.
So I looked at the photo.
Is there anything worse than beautiful memories turning to dust? I feel like I don't even have the strength to lift the lid. What once gave me so much joy now fills me with unbearable sorrow. We found this trunk at a flea market.
I was so
We used to
sketchy
love
crying.
rummaging around
Sorry,
those
just
in our
now.
early years.
He talks a lot, so I can't. Like, I can't. Can we please go outside?
I should really stay. I'm so tired anyway. As always, I automatically went to the window side, and she took the one by the armoire. Some of her scent still lingers. What's the matter with me? I can't seem to remember even ordinary things. When was the last time we made love?
That's really important.
Maybe if I go to sleep, I will wake up, and there she'll be, arms wrapped around me, the warm and passionate touch of her lips. But I can't sleep. It feels as if I've been awake for ages. I've wasted so much time in my life. Did I ever take a break to show her how much I truly cared?
No.
A radiant cover image on this one. Hardly much consolation.
So sketchy! So sketchy!
When did we let this window get so gunked up? There didn't seem to be much reason to keep it clean. Just overgrown bushes outside, brambles, and thistle. I should clean the cabin. As a surprise, perhaps. No. Better wait until she gets back.
Come sit with me. I want to talk. There's something I have to tell you. I have been trying, and believe me, I've been trying so hard.
I almost have it. What was she trying to tell me? I can imagine her cuddling up to me even now, putting her hand under my shirt. Of course, we made love here, too. There was no place in the cabin we didn't before things deteriorated.
So things went wrong. Jeez, that creaky floor. Fortunate life. My bloody Sabbath, I learned the devil's music. Light dark. Soul English grammar for beginners, so you want to be a purple tentacle? A night at the fairy grotto. Behind the left-handed architect, the art of drowning. Cabras, lesbians, macabras. James Kellogg, portrait of a serial killer. Oh my god, that's a terrible pun. What have you done, person? Dream of Snow Quarter 9. Day Gone 4 Goats in 24 Hours. Crowdfunding, or How I Met So Many Great People and Went Broke. That's funny. Oh wait, no.
We did have a horrible fight. I just can't recall the reason.
Okay.
Someone said work and love are the only things that ever really happened to us. Was it Freud or Marilyn Monroe?
I think Marilyn Monroe.
Did I let my work destroy my love? Writing was so all-consuming for me, yet I made so little headway in all this time.
Oof. That sucks. Ooh, it's a underground empire. Great underground empire history. One more key guard, then I'll ask Susie out. How Space Quest ruined my life. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's a game. Promenade, science fiction and adventure. 1001 innovative use for a piece of string. A crazies with a K. Guide to fortifying your liver. And that's why I'm single, a memoir. Yep, that's great. Kleptomania, big pockets and better grabs. Life and death of a Kickstarter
I'm almost
addict.
there. But do I want to get there?
The power of perseverance. Adventures of a scary bear. Storyteller. The grasshopper lies heavy. Collected works.
It all seems so meaningless now. Drained of everything that made it worth reading in the first place. A lot of rarities and special editions here. Without any activity, the corner feels cold and lifeless. All those moments we sat at this table, laughing, smiling, simply looking in each other's eyes. Will we have them again someday? This table has seen many happy times. The meals we shared, or when we just used to stay up late with a bottle of wine and talk. Oh, how we talked.
Love how I can't interact with anything over there.
I'd give anything to see her standing here again, making coffee or sandwiches. I made my own too, of course, but it just made me happy to see. The most comfortable spot in the cabin, well, along with the bed, of course.
Whoa, she looks grumpy, man. She is not happy.
It's different. But that just... It can't be different. Am I going mad? Somehow she looks sadder than I remembered. Could I really have been so wrong about that night? She's angry now. Part of me realizes I should be more shocked by this, but for some reason, I just feel numb, beyond it. She was lying to me and manipulating me all the time. Why did I let her do that?
Whoa, it changed!
Changeable man, insolent wretch. Sounds like Serena, all right.
Yeah, changeable man, insolent wretch. Who was it that first overtures, named love unending as time endures? Even as we rode across my father's realm, the mystic sea burnished? Banished. I think it says banished thy poet's helm. Know this, scribe it in thy in thy final sketch. Spell thy love without fault to the fay, or end thy life with feet of mortal fay. Okay.
It's just a bunch of schmaltzy junk.
I wanna look in.
A part of me still thinks she'll forgive me and come back. But I've lost all hope now. I should tear all her filthy, disease-ridden clothes apart and burn them.
Wow, you got
Everything she wore, just to lure me in. Not even these violent impulses give me the strength I need to open the armoire. What is wrong with me?
What actually happened?
This armchair. This is where we had that talk. That damn...
I've been trying so hard, but we lost something along the way. Did you get my letter? Will you just listen to me for once? God, you're always... Wait, where are you going? Don't walk away from me.
All of these pathetic souvenirs from our relationship, they're all lies.
I wonder if that letter's changed.
Dearest, how do I say any of this? I like your way with words, but if I... And then you...
Okay. Can I take the keys yet?
Where are you going? Oh, that's rich. Just run away.
I just needed to blow off steam, to be somewhere else, just for a while. But I can't even remember what we argued about. Unless she was the one who left. Guess I could have thanked that heartless slut at least once whenever she covered up her body.
Whoa!
How could I have been so blind? Her vanity, always fixing her hair before bed, doting on her hair like a child. But I'm being unfair. Would I have wanted her to be some frump? Bah, I'm too angry to even care. I can't even bear to look at my face. She's really done a number on me.
Okay, we're gonna go look at that chest.
A shrine to naivety. I don't see anything else of value.
I sit here on the train, taking me to my final farewell to the ones who brought me to this world. I see the smiling couples on their way to new adventures and think, that used to be us. We had joy and laughter and friends once, but a memory is not the thing itself. You're very good at letting things you don't want to face slip off you. You continue as if nothing has changed, lost in your own lifeless world. Words and dreams may be enough for you. You know what? You'll get a chance to test that soon. I question how I once saw things. How much of what I thought we had were my own feelings, and how much of your manipulation, because you are so very good with words, aren't you? You knew how to use them when we met, and for the longest time, I went along with the romantic whirl you conjured up around our shabby, isolated existence. Oh, it took me long enough to see it for what it was. And there were these moments that you swept me off on foolish flights of fancy, when I threw myself into your fantasies. You wove your spell, plying me with your magic and with wine in equal measure, and I was taken in like the lost little girl I was. Do you realize all the pain you've caused me? They say if you have to ask whether someone loves you, you already know the answer. Protestations to the contrary can no more convince me any more than I can make my own mother or father draw breath again. Your aloofness tells a different story. I no longer know what you're thinking. With my parents gone and with your refusal to even accompany me in my time of need, something broke. Or maybe it happened long ago, but I never saw it so clearly before, even after everything. I don't make you feel comfortable? Really? That's all you have to say? I won't waste any more life waiting for things that'll never come. Of course, that's what you expect me to do. Play the good wife so no one will laugh at you for being the failure you are, to shield you from the truth of your existence. Lost in your books and vapid verse, blithely drifting into the mists of time, as if not even a footnote, when you could be raking at it if you'd only used your words for anything other than personal indulgence. You talked and talked about your path, the winter blueness of my eyes, all that nonsense. And the years rolled by, the seasons came and went, on, you pursuing your dreams that will never be, lost in your damned words, looking for clues you'll never find. I'm sure you're doing it even now with your rotting books. You took the best years of my life, and gave only empty words in return. We've gone as far as we can, and something's got to give. S.
Now I remember. It was me all the time. I lost her. I should just destroy this useless junk. But not even the venom inside me gives me strength. Her jewelry box. What is it doing here?
Can you open the wardrobe yet? Jeez.
I couldn't care less about this damn thing.
Okay, let's go put the jewelry box back.
No, this isn't like me. I must calm down. If anyone is to be blamed, that's me.
So if you look at the porno magazine again.
I couldn't care less about the damn thing now. Maybe I should have a look at the contact pages. Her and her damn spice. Wow, two can play at that game. Serena thought she was so special. Always trying to make our sex life edgy and exciting. Now I can see she was just afraid of admitting how bland and boring she really was.
Why must I always be the one to fill the damn pitcher?
When did the place get so out of hand? I hate dust, and so did she, but here's a whole freaking cake of it.
Oh, it's still saying. Oh wait, did the text about you? Defense, no.
Do I deserve to be forgiven? What about all the things she did, and all the things she said?
Words and dreams may be enough for you, but you know what? You'll get a chance to test that soon, because I've had enough.
Why torture myself trying to remember?
Sit down. We need to talk.
When did it go so wrong? This was supposed to be a... We weren't supposed to fight here.
You just don't get it, do you? You never do.
I'm too upset to even think straight. I'm the one who should have been scowling. She played me like a harp and made me look like a complete idiot. I hate her so much.
Holy.
All of these pathetic souvenirs from our relationship, they're all lies. I couldn't care less about this damn thing.
Yes, go ahead and empty the whole salt shaker on your meal. I hope you choke.
She was always yammering about the salt, feigning concern about my blood pressure. Should have emptied this into her lying throat till she vomited.
Holy crap.
If she were here, I'd rub salt into her wounds, all right, just like she's rubbed salt into mine. I tried to be charitable with her, but what did it get me? Honestly, she could rarely carry a tune, so her humming habit got on my nerves. My wife has no indulgence given except what comes to her from heaven. We eat little, we drink less. This earth breeds not our happiness. William Blake. Never those dry, blackened omelets again. Good riddance. Why torture myself trying to remember? I'm too upset to even think straight. I want to hurl the whole damn lot into the lake, or just tear at the pages until the wind sweeps them away. Some of these started to mildew long ago. Nothing gold can stay. Frost.
Ooh, I love him. I love Frost.
Oh, those words. Those damn words. My whole life's been consumed by them. Now I have none left to say. I hate her so much.
Thanks.
All of these pathetic souvenirs from our relationship, they're all lies.
Why do you have the sketchiest painting?
All the real color faded from it long ago. It must be full of dust mites. I should burn it. I told her the rug was fine work, like I know anything about handicrafts. But it's what the Empress wanted to hear, wasn't it? I couldn't care less about this damn thing. Why torture myself trying to remember?
Oh.
Stupid, feeble-minded woman with her silly menial things.
Wow.
It was she who didn't deserve me. I wouldn't waste my intellect on this sublunary distraction. She probably cared more for this plant than she cared for me. I'm too upset to even think straight. It's just a book. What good will reading a fairy tale do me? God has never been there for me when I needed comfort. Why would he want to go out of his mysterious ways to help me now? I hate her so much.
Thanks.
Sunlight, birdsong. Nothing feels worse when there's no hope. No chance of... The light is so dim here. Makes me want to chop down every tree outside. There's only a limited window of opportunity for everything. And I wasted mine. That incessant noise! I should smash this useless antique to pieces right now! It can't keep the time for 5 minutes straight. Chimes completely at random and never stops making that infernal noise. But hey, guess who thought it was so cute? This ugly old thing makes me feel sick. All of these pathetic souvenirs from our relationship, they're all lies. All she cared about was herself all along. Her needs, her feelings. That's all that ever mattered to her. What about mine? I couldn't care less about this damn thing. I tried to flush these a long time ago, but someone noticed, as if she cared about my impotent life. High blood pressure? What a load of bull. I've never felt better in my life.
I'm sick and tired of having to pamper you like a baby. Fine, I hope you have a great, lonely time at the hospital.
She never descended to criticizing my looks, though. Even when we fought, even when my hairline started going. But it was a sore point for me. My thoughts are all over the place. Get it together, damn it. Why torture myself trying to remember?
Oh, let's go look at the photo again, since apparently someone doesn't want to...
I'm too upset to even think straight. I hate her so much.
Oh!
Her wedding ring or mine? But what is it doing here? Oh, please, no. It's hers. I can't believe she would just leave it here. Where the hell is she? No. It can't be true. No, I didn't do it. I need to wake up from this nightmare. All of these pathetic souvenirs from our relationship, they're all lies. I remember how happy these made her. She smiled, that wonderful smile.
Wow, the sarcasm is heavy there. Sorry, I'm not having much commentary because of these.
I must have gifted these to make amends or something. Or did I? Did I ever gift her anything?
Ooh, snap.
She loved her trinkets more than she loved me. Right? I couldn't care less about this damn thing. Why torture myself trying to remember? I'm too upset to even think straight. I hate her so much. All of these
Blah, blah,
pathetic
blah.
souvenirs from our
Pathetic
relationship,
souvenirs.
they're all lies. Her father's realm. She was a daughter of the Celtic sea god Manannán. What was it? Maclur? Scholars say Niamh's divine father, Manannán, was of an elder race even more ancient than the Tuatha Danann. I couldn't care less about this damn
Oh, I must have
thing.
missed one of them. Can I finally leave?
Why torture myself trying to remember? The stains on this bed suddenly make me mad. Angry even.
No, really?
Why must life always end up so sordid and hateful? I'm not crawling in there. I'm too riled up for that, and it's just not dark enough anyway. I'm too upset to even think straight.
Oh, jeez.
You realize how stupid this was? We had a plan. I took measures to ensure nothing like this would happen.
My God,
But you,
what is this?
It
It can't. It isn't. How did it happen? I can't remember. It's already rotten beyond recognition. But how much time has passed? It's dry and withered.
I don't want this.
A body takes at least weeks to... How long has it been? I can't even remember how I did it. Maybe I didn't. Do I have brain damage? Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised.
I totally have an angry ghost in my house.
Dead, worm-eaten wood.
I look great.
My face. What's happened to my face?
I don't like this anymore.
Is this my punishment?
I need to turn on the light. I feel uncomfortable.
It's like looking into a mirror. I've just been slowly rotting. I took her life. I am a demon. The many times we sat here, so many. To think there would ever be a last time. The dinners, the laughs. I can't bear looking at it any longer. With a twist of wind, Oisin fell hard on his homeland ground. You and me both, my warrior poet. You and me both.
Watched his mat flee, looked up and found a silent banshee, crone of silver hair. How came I here, stranger as all, on time's rocking bier? Thou art old and recall me my hand. I knew in youth how to make my way man's husk. I go bury my past in the
I read somewhere, I forget where, only one way a fairy romance can end. There's only one way anything can end, really.
Thank you. Anything in here?
It might as well be a coffin. Everything within it is just dead. I should bury my sorry self in it. All those memories. I'm so sorry, Serena. I loved you.
Look strangely like people.
Do you realize how stupid this was? We had a plan. I took measures to ensure nothing like this would happen. But no, you couldn't help your damn self. We can't risk moving it now. The bulldozers are coming any minute.
Fire will do it.
Do you think they will buy it after all this time? It's been months since you...
Don't worry. It's all covered. He spent much time here.
Fine. Give me the kerosene.
Fudge, I'm gonna get burned to shit.
Oh shit. We forgot your... Fuck. It was so stupid to leave it. Why did you do that?
Can you calm down? I couldn't bear to wear it any longer. It's in a safe place. We'll pick it from the ashes.
No, not like this. Please. No. Let me go. Please. Let me go.
Ooh, that's slow. Interesting. Man, story design was good, art was good. Writers, excellent job, actually. It was really good writing, I liked it. The actors were also really good. The voice acting was superb. I don't know what else to say than that was creepy. Yeah, a bunch of different people collaborated on this. Poetry and proofreading, very good. Hi, buddy. Close the door, please. Stop. So that was my brother. I may or may not cut that out or just mute myself at that point. That's so sweet. Totally seen that font before somewhere. The R and the E look familiar. Okay, I'm assuming this repeats for forever. I actually have no clue. Sorry, I just adjusted the mic, it keeps falling. Yeah, that was creeped out. Especially, it started when her face got really angry. It was like, frack, are we gonna have like an angry ghost or something? No, we just get burned down in our own house. There's a body. It's maybe mine. Yeah, it was pretty good. I enjoyed it. It was almost like in it went away. It's almost like an interactive novel, and it had, what I really liked was that it had a variety of different lines of dialogue for each thing. Like, it wasn't just one observation, there were multiple ones, and then you kind of knew when he was done. So that was really cool. Excellent point and click horror game, yeah. Good story, good voice acting, good writing, good art. It was good. I enjoyed it. It's short, simple, easy. So yeah, I would recommend it. And I think that's all for now, so do the thing with the stuff, like and comment, and I'll see y'all later.